Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a slightly different video for you. I'm going to be making these tasty peanut butter treats, kind of like cookies, but instead of feeding them to your kids, they're actually for your canine friends. This week I have teamed up with Asda Money, and as part of their On Your Marks, Get Set, Bark campaign, we're going to be making up these tasty peanut butter cookies, which are a brilliant, healthier option to feed to your dogs. They're so easy to make. You just need a handful of really simple ingredients, and because you know exactly what's gone into them, you know your dog is getting the very best. Okay, so on with the recipe, and these are the ingredients that you're going to need. 300 grams of wholemeal flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 250 grams of peanut butter, 150 ml of water, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of honey, and a little plain flour for dusting. Okay, so for the first step we need a large bowl, and in there we're going to put the flour, the baking powder, the peanut butter, and also the water. So add all those ingredients in. We're then going to mix it really well, so you can use a wooden spoon, a metal spoon. We just want to mix all the ingredients really well until they're combined. So next we're going to crack in the egg and also add in the honey, and again mix until everything is really well combined. So once all the ingredients are well combined, you see it kind of forms a dough shape. It almost looks like bread dough. We're then going to take the plain flour and just lightly dust a worktop or a work surface of some sort. Then take the dough out of the bowl and put it directly onto the flour. You then need a rolling pin, and we're going to roll the dough out. Now I like to roll it to about 1/4 inch thick. That's kind of the perfect cookie shape for me. But if you like them thicker, that's totally fine. You can do thicker cookies. Once you've rolled the dough out, you then need a cookie cutter of some sort. So cut out as many cookies as you can from the dough. Once you've kind of reached the end of it, take all the odds and ends, the little scrap bits of dough, roll them back into another bowl, and basically start the process all over again until you have no dough left. So from this I make about 30 to 35 cookies. It will depend on kind of the shape and size of your cookie cutter, so don't worry if you've got more or less, that's totally fine. We then need a few baking trays. Now you might need 2, you might need 3 depending on how many cookies that you have, but line them with some grease-proof paper which will stop the cookies from sticking, and then transfer them from the surface onto the paper. I like to use this fish slice just because it makes it a lot easier and it doesn't damage that shape of the cookie. Once the cookies are all on the trays, then you can pop them in the oven. You need to have it at 180 Celsius, and they'll take between 12 and 14 minutes. So check them at 12, maybe pop them in for another couple of minutes if they're not done. If you have made larger cookies or thicker cookies, just be aware that it may take a little longer for them to bake. Then once they're fully cooked, take them out. The tray will be a little bit hot, so be careful touching them straight away. I let them cool for a few minutes, and then I pop them onto a wire rack to cool completely. They're then ready to serve straight away to your dogs. As you can see, my canine friends were absolutely chuffed to receive these treats. They really, really love them. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do make these tasty doggy treats, please do tag me in photos on Facebook or Instagram. I would love to see them. And for more healthy doggy treats, you can visit the Asda Money website, and I will leave the link to that in the description box below. See you next time.